psychology, there are three types of research methods. There are case studies, correlational studies, and experiments. Today we're going to be focusing on experiments. In an experiment, there is a control group and an experimental group. Let's talk about the difference between a control group and an experimental group. A control group is the norm from which other groups are compared. The control group is not given the treatment or the independent variable. Instead, it is given the placebo. A placebo is a fancy word for something very simple. A placebo is basically a fake drug. A placebo is a pill, a medicine, or a procedure that has no effect. It only looks like the treatment. It is used to eliminate confounding variables that might come from the psychological aspect. So, for example, let's think about this. We have two flasks, flask A and flask B. Flask A just has water in it, simple water, and flask B has super smart serum that makes you smart. Flask A would be the control group, while flask B is the experimental group. Why? Because even though flask A has just water, the water is the placebo, because it will make your brain think that you have the smart serum, making you smarter, or at least thinking that you are smarter. Your brain can trick itself into thinking that it's taking the smart serum. In order to avoid this, we use double-blind procedures and single-blind procedures, in which you do not know if you're given the placebo or the actual drug. You don't know, meaning you cannot trick yourself, and the confounding variables are eliminated. The experimental group is given the treatment or the independent variable. So, in conclusion, the control group and the experimental group are two different things. The control group receives the placebo and is the norm, while the experimental group receives the treatment and the independent variable. Thank you. Now you know.